Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. Hey, GA, even though it's very early in this season, what kinds of things have stood out to you so far?
The teams have gotten off to hard starts. That's one. I'm interested, though, to see if they're able to maintain that moving forward. It's a long season, and so many things can happen over the course of it.
Now here is Carter. Clock at 6. Williams looking around. They get it again. It's tipped. Now Mullen looks for Miller, gets it to him. Here's Smits over Willis. Sinks it after the cagey pump fake.
You know, given his size, it makes a lot of sense to feed Smits down low. Really good execution there.
Williams passes to Carter. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Jackson. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen.
2 points the hard way there. Battling, willing that bucket in.
Williams with the ball. Boy, he just disappeared against Atlanta. They really needed him. Christie. And Davis pulls it down.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Davis with a screen on Williams. It's Jackson with the drive. Good work there as it goes.
And this is how you run the pick and roll, folks. Jackson, extremely confident in these sets.
Outside Williams. Pass to Christie. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. A three-pointer is right on target.
I think you got to be up on Carter all the time before the catch.
And here's Jackson. He had 15 points last out. To the inside. It's stolen by Willis. There's Carter. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. And here's Miller outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Well, last time out, they got the win in large part because of the play of their bench, and they provided a lot of the scoring punch.
Yeah, and you know what? I expect them to go deep into the bench again tonight to give those guys on the bench a chance to have an expanded role, but also to give those starters some rest.
Here is Miller, following the score by Vince Carter. Lets it fly from 18. And he stays with it. Miller kicks to Jackson. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
So timeout called here. The first for Toronto.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Carter with the three. Miller grabs the miss. Pacers leading by 4. Davis setting the pick for Miller. Miller with another miss. Christie against Miller. It's stolen by Davis. Out to Miller. from downtown. Sinks the three-pointer.
A superb talent with the ball. Jackson has this innate, natural feel for when and where to pass the ball.
Now here's Williams. No scoring in this one. Carter on the wing. Tries it from 19. And the shot goes in.
Oh, I like that. Good read by BC. An elite, big-time scorer with versatility.
Jackson looking it over. Outside Mullen. Lets it go with the three. Here's Davis. Toronto grabs the miss. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Here's Jackson following the score by Vince Carter. Buries it from three-point range. Miller's got 6.
Taking that opportunity to shoot it from range, looking for the biggest bucket he can knock down.
Pass to Carter. A 3-ball. That doesn't go either for Carter.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Miller outside. Christie with the rebound. Toronto trails by 6. Outside Williams. Now Carter, defended by Mullen. Vince Carter the bucket on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Jackson passes to Smits. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And that was a very close look.
Toronto calls timeout.
Make some noise for your Toronto dancers.
The Raptors making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Pope, he's checked in for Indiana. Rose comes in for Mullen. Brown against Jackson. Pull from the top of the key. And it's Brown missing. Pacers leading by 5. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Brown. High post, Davis. Oakley's there. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Rose. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Love how Rose capitalizes from the perimeter now. He's got great touch from outside the arc.
Carter, the pass to Brown. Willis with a screen on Jackson. Out to Carter. Finished off by Carter.
And this is why he's called Vinsanity. Some of Carter's throwdowns are downright vicious.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Here's Pope. Back to Rose. Jackson finds Davis. Davis with a screen on Williams. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Brown. Nothing on the board. Willis with the screen on Rose. Carter with the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Davis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Rose, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Brown. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Pacers leading by 7. Miller kicks to Jackson. Davis setting the pick for Jackson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jackson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now here is Carter. He's got 15. A minute 42 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Rose with the ball for the Pacers. They have a 9-point lead. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
It's good. And the Pacers lead by 11.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now, here is Miller, coming off a solid outing against Minnesota. Here's Davis. A rebound by Oakley. Raptors shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter. And it's Carter missing. Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-6 run. Davis inside, defended by Oakley. And Davis gets it to go.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
I'll tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Carter. Finish off by Carter.
Yeah, watching Carter find his rhythm. Very impressive. An efficient scorer who can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Outside Jackson. On the wing, Miller. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Oakley. Oakley's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Carter. Here's Willis, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Indiana holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Pacers to be in. What do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Toronto trails by 13. Now Brown. Wallace right side. McGrady up top, covered by Miller. Offensive rebound. Thomas dishes to Brown. Wallace outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Jackson against Brown. Going inside. Out to Wallace. Pass to McGrady. Fires for three. Rebounded by Jackson. Pacers leading by 13. And here's Miller outside. Drills the three-pointer. Miller's got 11 points.
On a dime. Practically the moment he plants his feet, the shot is off.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Wallace, the pass to Thomas. Fades away. And the Raptors miss again. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Rose kicks to Jackson. And a miss there on the triple. Toronto, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. And that one's good. McGrady.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
Jackson passes to Folk. Now here's Rose. Down low. Here is Davis. He's got 6. The 3. Second chance effort. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's McGrady. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. 5 points in the game.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
Davis with a screen on Brown. Jackson passes to Davis. Over Thomas. Drops it in from 11 feet. Davis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Massaging it from mid-range. Nice shot there.
And the Raptors call time here. And a potentially loaded draft class coming up. But the star of it all has to be the high schooler from Akron, Ohio, LeBron James.
You know, I don't think I've ever seen a player as hyped as James. Almost impossible for him to live up to it. But he's as skilled as any player we've ever seen out of high school.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Brown, the pass to Slater. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Al Harrington. That is his first foul of the game. Marks, he's checked in for Toronto.
Checking in for Toronto, number 22, Sean Marks.
How about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball? Here's McGrady. And Davis pulls it down.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Hoiberg passes to Davis. To the left side wing. Harrington the screen. Here's Rose. And finished off by Rose.
What a finish. Just powering it down.
And the Raptors with the ball. Down by 15. Brown outside. Got it from 16 feet.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Here's Best. He's covered by Brown. Harrington down low. Still yet to score.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Brown outside. Fires from deep. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Best passes to Hoiberg. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hoiberg's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Brown. Bucket is good.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Pacers leading by 11. Here's Best. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Harrington got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. In Toronto, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And Indiana shooting at an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. McGrady dishes to Brown. Pass to Wallace. Over Hoiberg. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Wallace has got it back down to single digits for the Raptors. Here's Best. Scoreless thus far. Rose with the ball. Indiana moving it around. Here's Davis. The shot, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Brown outside. Six to shoot. Wide open look. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Here's Best. He's covered by Brown. Fader on the way. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Davis has got his first basket.
You know, most of his offense definitely comes around the basket, but when given room, Davis can face up and knock down the mid-range.
Pass to McGrady. Now Wallace. Over Rose. Wallace misses. Here's Best. Sinks the triple. And it's a 12-point Indiana lead.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
McGrady with the ball. He has 5. The fadeaway. No good for the 5th time from the floor this game. He's made 2 shots. Rose scanning the floor. It's good. Rose has got 7 points.
What a strong take from Rose, just brushing off the D on his way up. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Best. He's covered by Brown. Best's shot is good. He has 5.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Now here's Brown. He has 7. Carter outside. They need this. Rose with some nice D. Pacers leading by 16. Out to the right wing. Pass to Best. Now here's Harrington. Defended by Oakley. Out to the wing. From deep, Rose. And Willis pulls it down.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And it's Rose with the ball for Indiana. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. The Raptors shooting 41% from the field in the second quarter up to this point. Yep, it counts.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Best. He's covered by Brown. Here's Harrington. Pass to Best. Back to Harrington. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And Harrington's quite the role player. A big man with a soft stroke from deep. Prime time shooter when he gets it going.
Christie, he's checked in for Brown. And both free throws good for Harrington.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Here's Oakley. Pacers with the rebound. And it's Indiana's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Over to the left wing. Pass to Hoiberg. Harrington with a screen on Christie. Indiana again missing. With the floater, and it's good on the layup. Christie's got his first bucket of the night.
Christie coming up with a really solid finish on the fast break. That was all due to the extra effort he made.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Best passes to Rose. Here's Best. 5 points in the game. And Harrington throws it down.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Carter outside to the paint. Willis. Davis with some nice D. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Pacers as they end the second quarter with a 13-4 run. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Jackson against Williams. Pass to Smits. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Toronto trails by 16. Outside Williams. Stolen by Jackson. Out left to the wing. Here's Smits. Out to Miller. Pass to Smits. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
Smits, such a talented offensive player, whether he's operating in the low block or facing up from mid-range. He creates problems for the defense.
Good on both. Toronto shooting struggles apparent. 37% from the field. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Carter outside. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Carter's got 19 points.
This shot definitely in Carter's wheelhouse. The defense has to be better guarding this.
Here's Jackson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Good, solid execution inside. That's exactly the look you want.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. Pass to Davis. Back to Jackson. And here's Miller outside. In it goes for the fifth time, and 10 shots for him this game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here is Carter. He's got 19. Finished off by Carter.
And Carter, well known for his throwdown ability. Superb at rising up and punishing the rim.
Indiana leading by 20. And here's Jackson. He's got 9. Here's Smits. And that's collected by Willis. Willis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the Raptors call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Which Stratus section wants a T-shirt?
Pacers on defense. Carter finds Williams. Back to Carter. From the arc. It's rebounded by Indiana. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Smits. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Smits has got 4 points now in the quarter.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Williams passes to Carter. Now, here's Willis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
I love the physicality from Willis, going up with a lot of power and taking the shot while being fouled.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Pacers leading by 21. Now here's Jackson. He's got 9. Banked in off the glass. Jackson's got 11. Here is Carter. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Nice move off the dribble. That's how you create space.
Pacers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Jackson kicks to Miller. Hands it from downtown. Miller's got a pair of threes now here in the third for Indiana.
An incredible passer of the rock. I want Mark Jackson as my point guard any day, anytime.
Carter on the wing. Over Mullen. And it's Carter missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. That's tipped.
We'll see the block from Smits about once a game on average. And boy, does he have an extensive reach.
Now the Pacers with it. They're on a 17-7 run. Miller outside. Here's Smits. He's covered by Willis. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now here is Carter. 23 points in the game. Screened by Oakley. Williams with a clean look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Williams has got 5.
And did you see where he shot that from? My goodness.
Now Jackson. 11 points in the game.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
Woo, one of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Williams against Jackson. Let's go. No good with the wing jumper.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
The Raptors have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Christie. And he uses the glass on the layup. Christie's got his second bucket of the night.
Hey, he's a value utility guy. Whatever you need, Christie can provide it. He's willing to do so, even chipping in scoring-wise.
Now here's Jackson. It's stolen by Willis. Here's Christie. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game.
What touch on that floater, making it look effortless.
Here is Miller. Pass to Jackson. And here is Mullen. Here's Smits. He's got 12. Over Willis. And that one hits back iron. The Raptors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. That drive by Carter. The Pacers pull it in. Miller's got his 6th rebound on the night. On the wing, Jackson, defended by Christie. Here's Smits. Kevin Willis grabs the miss. A difficult situation for Toronto. Lots of room. And he hits the jump shot. Christie's got 8.
Nice job stopping and rising up on a dime. Christie is a real pro at recognizing how he's being defended and then taking advantage of it.
Now here's Jackson. 11 points in the game. Here's Smits. An easy 2 points on the layup. 14 points for him. So it's Toronto now. Outside Williams. Crosses over. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. A new group in now for the Raptors. Thomas checked in for Willis. Wallace comes in for Carter. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Christie. And it's Brown in for Williams. McGrady passes to Thomas. Back to McGrady. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Pacers leading by 23. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Thomas with the steal. McGrady outside. Pass to Thomas. Raptors moving the ball around to the middle. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rose passes to Harrington. The rebound by Oakley. Oakley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McGrady against Rose. Lets it go from the wing. A shot by McGrady, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
Indiana again missing.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Nice move. And Thomas with the lay-in. Good. Thomas got his first bucket in this one.
Well, that time he got the defense off balance with the well-timed pump fake. Nice work.
Harrington dishes to Rose. Harrington with a screen on Wallace. McKee. Charles Oakley grabs the miss. Oakley's got 9 rebounds now tonight. 26 seconds left to play in the third. McGrady outside. It's rebounded by Indiana.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Best. He nails the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers, finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Stewart. Here's McGrady. 5 on the clock. Over in the corner, Brown. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Indiana shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Inside, cloak loose. Thomas with the steal. To the inside. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Stewart's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Toronto. Shoots the three. Best can't hit. The Raptors shooting not great, 40% for the game. McGrady passes to Brown. Now Stewart. Back to Brown. Over Best. And it's Brown missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Pass to McKee from deep. Thomas grabs the rebound. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
Lights checked in for Bottoms. Jackson kicks to Miller. Outside, Mullen. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Toronto trails by 20. Brown dishes to McGrady. Wallace with the screen on Miller. The shot by McGrady, no good. The Pacers have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. That's good from Miller on the assist by Jackson. Miller's got 9 points now in just the second half. And Toronto has possession. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Oh, that's an effective use of the dribble.
Pacers leading by 21. Outside Jackson. Outside for Davis. Miller outside. Outside Mullen. It's hauled in by Thomas. Thomas got 4 rebounds now tonight. Knight on the wing, covered by Miller. McGrady outside. Wallace against Davis. Wallace the pass to Brown. Over Mullen. Brown, no good. And Indiana shooting at 51%. Really solid. The shot's good from Mullen.
Boy, the catch-and-shoot game of Mullen, excellent. Tremendous confidence in that shot, as well he should have, because he's lethal.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Wallace. Back to Brown. Stolen by Jackson. To the paint. Here's Smits. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Toronto, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Brown kicks to Knight. On the wing, Wallace. He's guarded by Davis. Clock at 6. Back to Knight. From deep. And Davis pulls it down. Pacers have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Jackson passes to Smits. Over Thomas. And there are the Pacers with another bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
And it's Brown missing. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
There's the lob to Brown. Knight finds Brown. Wallace against Davis. Here's McGrady. They grab their own miss. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Thomas. Carter comes in for McGrady. Christie, he's checked in for Knight. And it's Williams in for Brown. Now here's Jackson. Pass to Smits. Over Oakley. They get the rebound. Jackson dishes to Mullen. Miller kicks to Mullen. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Miller's got his 4th assist in this one.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Wallace. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Williams from outside, and the rebound goes to the Pacers. Davis has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Tries from 16. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And again, no good by Toronto.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Davis with a screen on Williams. Jackson passes to Davis. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Wallace has got his 6th rebound on the night. Williams against Jackson. Outside Williams. Here's Carter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Jackson with it. Pass to Mullen. Here's Smits, defended by Oakley. Smits, good. Smits has got 20 points.
If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Raptor shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Williams against Jackson. Williams passes to Christie. Oakley a screen on Miller. They need this one. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 16th rebound on the night. Jackson against Williams. The drive by Jackson. The shot's good.
A very crafty finisher. That's all that New York playground basketball that Jackson played growing up. He's got a lot of different ways he can hurt you off the bounce.
Now here's Williams. Carter outside. And here is Williams. And the Raptors miss again. And Indiana shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Jackson passes to Smits. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Smits has got 18 points now here in the 2nd half.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Indiana.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
Hard to say now how the final 2 games between them will play out, but one thing's certain. I mean, they're going to go at each other. This has become a very intense matchup.
Now here's McKee. Vince Carter missing his last shot. The 3 kept alive outside for Harrington. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Offline with the baseline jumper. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Toronto. Here's Carter. Buries it down low.
Hey, nobody on this floor, or any floor for that matter, is out-leaping Vince. So that really allows Carter down low to do his thing.
Here's Best. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.